Hey, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to open an account and configure your pocket option account. It's going to be more extensive. It's going to take a little while. And then also I'm going to show you how to access success strategy and explain to you what the plan is to turn $500 into $50,000 or even a smaller or bigger amount. And I'll show you exactly basically what you need. I'll cue to a screen similar to this. All you have to do is just continue to demo account. And boom, you have access to the entire platform. And as you can see, it's on a demo account. There are a couple of things that you need to do first, okay? So I highly recommend for you to take the time to set up your, let me switch here. Take the time to set up your platform right now, because if you don't do it now, then it's just going to take you longer. Okay, so first things first, you just go and click on where it says stranger, and then you're going to go to profile, okay, and you're going to open an account. Okay, I'm going to do something like that. Let's see if it's going to take this. Okay, and then you're going to sign up. All right, good deal. All right, so investors. Okay, the next thing I recommend you to do is to verify your identity. Okay, it asks you to deposit. You can do that. There's multiple ways to do it. I prefer USDT, which is a cryptocurrency. It's tethered through TRC20. If you're probably familiar now if you're part of the Crypto 7. Okay, and then the other thing is you go to where it says, let's see, where is it at? Settings. Indicator. No, that's not it. Profile. I think it's still. Yeah, profile. You have to confirm your email, and then the next thing is you put your name and email address. Obviously needs to be confirmed, verified. You're only allowed, or they only allow you to use one account per person. So if you want multiple accounts later, you're gonna have to find somebody else to do it. But then you also submit your documents here, country, file, for instance, right now. Some people have, so you type in document type, let's see, oh yeah, so you have passport, local ID, or driver's license, and then you select the country that you're in, upload it here, boom. It takes, you know, literally a few hours, and they verify. Once you're verified, then the next step is to basically fund your account. Okay, so to fund it is very simple. You just go there and you click deposit, and then you select the currency that you want. In this case, Tether. You put the amount, in this case, 500 bucks. I would say just delete any bonus or promo code. You don't want that because they have the fine print. You know, you just want the $500 and that's it. Okay, so continue, and it's going to ask you to fund your account. Once you fund it, then the amount's going to appear at the top. Quick walk around. Basically, if you click on the amount right here, you can switch between demo account and the live account. Okay, so in this case, I don't have anything on my live account, so let's click on the demo, and you can always top up. Okay, so you can add more to the demo account if you need. Like, you click on top up, and then you put more. I think it allows 10,000, and then add. Boom, now I have 11,000. Okay, so it allows you to basically practice before you actually start taking trades on your account. Okay, so a couple of things that you need to do. Obviously, here is the currency. So if you click here, you have currencies, cryptocurrency, commodities, stocks, and so forth. So our trade ideas are going to be mostly these currencies, right? So in order to open multiple, all you have to do is just click the star. So for instance here, and this is the payout. Okay, for right now it's only paying 70%, so which means if you put $100 and you won, you get $70 back. If you lose, you lose your entire $100. Okay, so we'd like to trade above 85% on the payout. But if I want a multiple currencies open, multiple pairs, right, it's opened at the top, and then now I can go back and forth. I can click and drag, organize this, and so forth. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is where it says the candle, 1 minute. Our chart, our trade ID is going to be in 1 minute. If we tell you otherwise, especially for the live sessions, we'll let you know. But basically, that's where you come to change. Okay, the next thing is here, indicators. If you click here, that's where you find additional, like Bollinger Band, momentum, moving averages, and so forth. We're not going to get into this, but in some of the classes or training lessons or sessions that we have, we'll probably dig into more of the indicators and teach you some things that can increase your chances of winning. Okay, the next one, this pencil, is where you have your drawing tools. So horizontal line, we're going to use that a lot. To click that, and right here you see the price is where you go to basically position your line. And when we talk about how to use our trade ideas, I'll go over what that is and how to set that up. Okay, back to here, that's where you go to delete it if you want to. And then on the three dots, what you actually not the three dots, one second, let's see, not here, yeah, right here. So on the 1 minute, you have it's set up for candles in 1 minute, and here you can change the different time frame. So if I want each candle to be 5 minutes, I click on M5, and now each candle, you see that it's a little bit bigger, and it moves slower. It's because each candle is taking 5 minutes. At the end of the 5 minutes, then it starts another 5-minute candle. Okay, in this case we're just going to keep it at 1 minute, but what you want to do is enable timer. Let's click here, and now you have this little timer. You see M1, which means that this is a 1 minute candle, and there's 29 seconds for this candle to end, and then once it ends, it's going to start another 1 minute, and vice versa. If I have the M5 now, see, for M5 this is a 5-minute candle, and there's only 2 minutes left of this candle. Okay, very important to understand this. Okay, enable auto scroll is basically if I move the chart like this, then boom, it moves right back to where the price is. If you like that, then you can keep it. Okay, then the other very important thing is on this side. Right now we have it at fixed time, which means that it takes in this case, when you have just a clock like that, if I click, it's 5 seconds. So let's click up. Okay, and let me switch this to 1 minute and I'll show you. Okay, so in 1 minute I tied, right? So if I had $100, I tied, but I'll click again. So boom, in 5 seconds the price needs to end above from where I clicked. Again, I tied because it didn't move. Okay, but we don't want that. You want to click on the clock and switch to where you can see like the little banner. So it's 1 minute. If we tell you otherwise, it's to increase time, like 3 minutes. It's going to take 3 minutes expiration, which means that once I click, let's say I click now, all right, so in 3 minutes, at the end of this, like, okay, 1 second plus 3 minutes, and you can see here, the price needs to be above the line right there. Okay, that's when I clicked. So we are using standard 1 minute, and I'll go into that further. Okay, if we ever tell you, okay, increase the expiration time, that's where you would go to put M1, which is 2 minutes, and so forth. This is your amount that you're willing to risk. A very cool trick here, you can for the challenge specifically, if you click on the dollar sign, it switches to percentage. So if you're looking for a percentage a day, and we'll talk about that later, you just switch to 2%, for instance. So you're willing to risk 2% of your capital. Okay, and then you click, and if you win back 2%, you know, 70% of the 2%. Okay, so that's the trick. If you want to risk less, like 1%, and it gives you the total. Okay, so it's $109, 1% of $10,900. Okay, so where you click on the percentage again, and you can switch to dollar amount if you decide to do that. I prefer percentage when doing the challenge, so it keeps things a little bit simpler. Okay, sometimes I'll just switch to a fixed price depending on what I'm doing. All right, so closed trades, this would be the trades that I took. Open trades is the one that's still going. I have 1 minute and 30 seconds left. You can see that the candle's still going. If the price ends above that line, that means I made 70%, which is $70. Okay, I make my $100 back plus the 70%. If you want to exit out of that, just click on trades, then you don't see. Click trades again, and then now you see. All right, so up and down, so green, red, and so forth.